everyone! Welcome to Radio City Crit. I'm Dungeon Master Harna, and joining me is some sleepy, beepy players. Let's start off with the person who has the smallest stomach, and then we'll work up to one with the largest stomach. And that can be capacity or, you know, general hunger.
Or general fatness, if we're gonna get insulting.
If you want to be savage, sure.
Fucking hell. If you're going off that schedule, I know where I'm going.
Everyone thinks they got a small stomach. Everyone's got big appetites.
Hi, why are you looking
like
at me? I
food.
thought George had a smaller appetite than me.
Well, we know where Ryan sits on this scale.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it, I'll go first. Hi, I'm Mary. I play Asher, the ASMR cleric, but I blame Ryan because my stomach's definitely gotten bigger since meeting you. But yeah.
That's because for 2 to 3 years we've been living off my portions, not yours.
I'll go next. Mine's like the reverse. My stomach's got smaller since I've been in a relationship with Harry, because the man eats like a single slice of toast and says I'm full. I used to be able to do a pint of Ben & Jerry's no problem, and like I remember a few months ago eating half a fucking Twix and putting the other half back and being like, what have you become? The very thing you hated.
I should have went second.
Do you know what? You should have evolved to the point where you're eating the pint of Ben & Jerry's with a Twix sticking out of it
As
like
a
a
spoon. Yeah, but I'm like him. Yeah, I got a lot of stomach issues, but like I will still eat 4 people's worth of pasta with no regrets. So I feel like I at least deserve my second to last place. I just know I can't compete with these 3. You know, they're big men. They eat. And not one of them could compete with Bill, who was an even bigger man who eats.
I would like to see Ryan and Bill like in a
head-to-head.
Like a head-to-head, yeah.
I think Bill would win.
Bill would probably win. The man's a fucking
Bill was ordering
animal.
barbecue last, and the waitress went to turn and walk away, and he just went, "Oh, I'm not done."
I think we could even field.
Sister of a Chinese.
Bill's told me before that he went out for food with his family. And they went to him first for some reason, even though his family is like his mom and his sister. And he was like, yep, I'm going to get this, and this. And they're like, okay, cool, yep, that's perfect, guys. He just left and like didn't take the order from his mom or sister as soon as he'd ordered for the table.
Yeah, I could imagine Ryan doing it with him, but the stipulation would probably be you make it Mary's gammon and millionaire shortbread, and then it would be a battle.
Right.
Fuck it, I'll go because I think my stomach's gone down over the months, but the problem is the weight doesn't follow. It's just the portion size. Because I used to be able to go devour a large pizza, and now I can barely eat half of it. So, Will, I'm playing Volgear, the Jurgar Ranger. Next big stomach bloke.
Yeah, I'll go next. I mean, I'm pretty close to Ryan, but I could probably manage about an hour. 1.5 Domino's pizzas.
Jesus Christ.
So
I do half.
A big boy.
Half was enough.
See, again, I used to be able to do a
Anthony.
full one, no problem. Now I always have leftovers. You've broken
It's a
me.
good life. My
It's a
one
cheaper
dinner
life.
lasts me 2 nights.
See, I got myself trained to a point where I'd eat 8 effectively 8 out of 10 slices of a large pizza, so I had 2 slices for the lunch the next day.
That's kind of what I do. Like, I eat like a dinner portion, and then I have next day lunch.
And I'm sat here with Domino's now, and I've still got 4 or 5 slices.
Sorry, Anthony.
It's alright. Hi, I'm Anthony. I play Barris Darkoof, and I'll pass it on to the biggest of boys.
Thank you.
Senior gammon and
For
senior
the
millionaire.
record, I eat, if a large pizza, I would eat 10 slices, and Mary can testify to this. I stare at the last 2 slices going, I know I can eat them, and I want them, but if I see them, I have them for lunch.
The same, 50-50 choice. Do I have it now, or I have more pizza
I'm just
tomorrow?
imagining, like, you and the pizza with just a song like, and he looks at me, and I look at him.
I think you should
for
start
the
getting
record-
sides.
One of the first times that I had Chinese at Mary's house, she got a portion of salted chili chicken, chips and rice, and her family, her mom and her dad.
No, they would have got black bean as well or something.
No,
But yes. My dad doesn't like salt and chili chicken. That's salt and chili chicken's for me.
You got sweet and sour. You got sweet and sour, and the three of you split it. Rice, chips, and chicken.
Yeah.
I had a portion of rice and chips and chicken to myself, and I had finished it before they had finished theirs.
I was
and
home
then I was picking up
once,
scraps.
and you had mentioned in D&D that, like, since you had left home, your family was, like, saving £100 a week on their shops. And I mentioned that in passing to my sister, and for the next week, she just kept laughing out of nowhere, and every time it was just because she was thinking about that, and she thought it was so funny.
170.
Jesus.
Hello, I am Ryan, and I play Cyrus Revenmore, the Orc.
Mary, how do you
known as the
afford to
bin.
feed this boy?
He pays the groceries, that's why.
Ah,
It's a fair economy.
because he has to.
I cook the food, he pays for it, so it's like, okay.
Like, our communal grocery shop for me and George every week is like 90, £100.
I'm
Including
actually
booze.
curious on. Oh, okay, there we
Spend
go.
much more
That's
than
fine.
Yeah, including
We
alcohol.
spend. I don't understand how I do it. Then me and Emma spend about 60, 70 quid a week.
Yeah, I think me and Finola go about £200 a month, so it's about £50 to £60 a week.
They're too ashamed to say how much they spend on groceries in a week period.
They're trying to work it out. They're in the quadruple.
Ryan
digits.
spends £500 per week.
No, we
His
spend like
Jamie
85
Dodger
every 2
budget
weeks.
alone exceeds
It's owned
£50.
every 2 weeks.
Ours is like 80 every 2
We're
weeks.
confused right now.
Fucking second. The two people.
I think Mary's been cutting down my portions.
Look, we don't eat a lot of food, but we got bougie appetites, okay? We're bougie people.
We
For
shop
dinner
at
tonight,
Lidl,
we
that's all
had
you need to
a
know.
pack of crisps and a Coke. That was our dinner.
Yeah, but we also get steak more often than the average people do.
I think like no more
cheese
like once a
boards.
month. We do a lot of cheese
boards.
boards.
We do a lot
Just
of
find,
do
we
like
just
cheese boards.
find out that Ryan's got a Costco membership, and that's why it's so cheap.
Yeah,
They just
he
buy
does.
in bulk. It's
got-
about 80 quid for 2 weeks, but
I
then
got
every month we go to Costco and we
I
spend
got
$5,000.
so
Like,
upset. I got
Yeah,
so
but-
upset when I started working for Speedy because I found out you could get a Costco membership and I was so excited. And then Harry was like, they don't have those here. And I'm like,
we have
take
Musgrave.
me home.
We have Musgrave and Macro.
I've just imagined Mary going
Linus?
around Costco going, I will
Linus
take
also, yeah, we have a
5
Linus
lemons.
near us. A Linus food outlet. They're
Never
my,
big enough.
they supply my bar for food and restaurant and stuff.
Also, for the record, me and Mary don't have a very big freezer, so we can't fit that much food in it. Otherwise, there would be more.
If and when me and Emma move, that is the first thing we're buying is a chest freezer. Just
I love
Yeah.
chest freezers. Also, if you accidentally murder someone, they're great.
That's why we're not getting one.
Where'd Harry
Right.
go? Never mind.
I don't know.
Very
So
honest
there's,
of you, Harry.
there's 2 ways of taking that, Harry. Either you're the murderer or the murderee.
I think he's the murderee, let's be honest.
Yeah, true.
I'm not the one
That's-
who poised that fucking idea, was I? You wouldn't be like, oh, you know what knives are really good for? Stabbing people. I'm like, oh, that guy's probably the victim. It's like-
I have, 2 grandmas. One told me that she'd never have a knife block because it was too easy to grab a knife when you were angry at someone. And the other one time was just sat with me when I was like 12 and she was like, you know this way of killing someone that never shows up on an autopsy? And
Yeah,
she
see,
told me how to
meanwhile-
kill someone so it doesn't show up on an autopsy. She's a nurse.
Again, I'm the victim. In case it
Meanwhile,
wasn't
I-
obvious.
Her ex-husband
up-
died of a heart attack. Apparently.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I grew up with my parents, my mum constantly going to me, if I disappear randomly, check the drains. For reference, my dad's a biochemist and knows how to dissolve a body.
So does everyone who watched Breaking Bad Season 1.
I nearly fell down the stairs a few weeks back. I slipped going down the front, and I was like, I wonder if they'd believe Harry if he said that he didn't push me. I wonder if they'd buy it.
Probably not. Anyway, who wants to remind us what was happening last time?
Oh, it's spooky. You can't trust
in the
your eyes.
walls.
There's
They're in the
gore. and
goddamn walls!
There's suitcases, and the suitcases
Ash
are
is
bodies.
panicking. Astra is.
And only Astra, Days, and Cyrus.
Cyrus can
also
see. Yep,
can see
he
it,
chose
because
to see that saving
because
throw.
they did the saving throw. The rest of us are like, everything's fine, except everything's not fine. We know everything's not fine. We're not idiots. We can't see that it's not fine.
If you had no precontextual knowledge.
Yeah.
That
was my thing. I was saying, like,
out...
I don't know if it's metagaming or not, but I don't think it is, because, like, it's not like we went into the space station like, yes, a perfectly normal space station. We went in expecting weird shit, and everything was normal, except our friends who were like, there's weird shit. I feel like it's like, yeah, there's probably weird shit.
I'd like to point out, Volgear had announced to dispel magic spell, but then completely oblivious to it.
We got our key card.
We got our key card, we started looking through all of our rooms, and then we went in our last room, and there was a bitch who was like, I will shoot you or myself. I am so sick of this bullshit. And we're like, okay. And then we ended the session.
That's the person we need to speak to.
Yep.
Quite possibly.
I think she can maybe see shit. Maybe.
So,
I mean, it could also be a trick, but like weird edge to take, you know?
yeah, we picked back up. You guys are currently up in the diplomatic quarters.
Also, all I could think of with her pointing the gun at herself is the bit in Baldur's Gate where the gnome threatens to blow herself up, and Astarion's first line is, now, let's not do anything hilarious here.
But yeah, you guys are up in the diplomatic quarters of Sentinel Station. You're kind of like looking out over like everywhere you can kind of see. Like, you know, you're kind of like, you know, up in these rooms, kind of like there's a big corridor in the middle, you got a little lounge area, and you've got the 8 rooms, even though there's only 7 of you. And upon searching the rooms, you find a Air Ganassi, who, as the door opened, raised a like a weapon up towards yourself, like a blast or something like what Daze has. And then seeing how many of you are in her panic state, she like raised it to her temple, and then she's like, "Don't come any closer."
But if you're gonna shoot your brains out, just can you like warn me first? Because I already watched someone's head explode like yesterday, and I want to close my mouth this time.
I'm already freaking out at all the ickiness in here, please. I don't need that added to my list of freakouts today.
Hi, by the way, I'm Atlas.
Astra, currently trying not to throw up this entire time.
See, she like looks at you all pretty intensely. Okay.
We're not a trick.
Yeah, no, I don't think you are.
We'd be a weird one to... Like, if they were gonna trick you, we'd probably be like, I don't know, your family, or like, I don't know, the amalgamate coming to save you, I guess? I don't know what you would like dream about. I don't know you, but like, definitely not us. We are definitely not what someone wants to come save them.
Okay, well that's not comforting at all then.
Hey, we have saved people. Kind of. We've saved people. We saved Days. We also kind of kidnapped her, but, you know.
Semantics.
She looks very concerned. Okay, sure, well, do yourselves a favor and get out of here, like, now. I don't know what you've seen or what you know, but this place is a mess.
Yeah, we kind of came.
We know that
Because
left
of
that are
that.
here.
The what?
The squid people.
You've seen them too?
Oh yeah, seen him,
Unfortunately.
killed him, nearly
got
had a
killed
needle
by them.
stuck in our face by them.
Yeah, I'm medical corps. I was at the triage division on the lower levels. Whenever I noticed things were first going weird, there was a worker who'd gotten hurt. He'd gotten injured by a bit of cargo that fell on him. And when I was working on him, I watched the entire lower portion of his skull collapse. And then he started vomiting up these, like, tentacles. I thought he was joking at first. But, yeah, then I saw it changed. I finished him off on the table. I didn't really know what he was doing or if it was even safe, and the autopsy on the body was weird, to say the least. That was about 2 weeks ago now. I actually came up to these rooms to scavenge some supplies. Luckily, the mini fridges are being restocked fairly often in here. I don't know why
That's nice of them.
they're doing that.
Apart from all the murder. Do you
Yeah.
mind if I cast a spell on you real quick?
What kind of spell?
Protection from good and evil?
If you want.
If you're still you, it won't hurt at all. If you're not still you, you died 2 weeks ago, so.
Sure.
Atlas will step forward, turn back and be like, everybody get ready to stab it, just in case.
Get ready to stab what?
And Atlas will cast protection from good or good again. Scubada.
Spell takes effect. Happens.
Okay, you're good.
All right. Well, there's. I mean, if you guys are here to work out what's going on, I can help point you in the right direction.
Right now, we're just trying to work out how to get the rest of us to see it.
How long does that last?
Action from good and evil, like an hour?
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Is it worth, while we know that she's definitely safe, to get her on the ship?
Probably a good idea.
Because then we know that we're not letting in anything.
And also, she's an eyewitness to what happened here.
Exactly. She can have a chat with the representative.
Sure, let's
The
get
chief is
you.
with us, I believe.
Yeah, the shortly after that thing that I saw, I don't know what they did, but everything became a lot more difficult to see, those kind of things. I've had headaches on off for the last, call it 9 days, but it's hard to keep track. A lot of the electricity went out for a time and came back on. Bit of a power cut situation. I was hiding out in an old quarantine pod back in the actual triage area. I only really started coming out about 2 days ago to have a little proper look around, but everything just seems quite normal. But I don't know. Some people speak weird, and some people who I thought I knew, started acting like they don't know me, things like that. Or, stopped asking questions, I think was something I noticed a lot of. But I don't know if everyone's gone or what is going on, or there are these weird squid things. I don't know.
Well, we know some of what's going on. Hopefully we're gonna work out the rest and get some proof. But for now, let's try and get you on the ship so we can get you out of here.
Indeed, that is probably a good move. At least having another eyewitness will help lend us to convince the rest of the council of what is going on here.
You did an autopsy, right?
Yeah.
Did you keep records?
Oh yeah, they're all on my holostrap.
Okay. Maybe we're sending them to someone, just in case.
Looked like the entire insides of the thing had been cut out and stuck back together and just mished and mashed back in a different way. Nothing was kind of where you'd expect it to be.
And their blood was turning
Curiosity.
purple, I assume?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, does your report have any pictures? Because that might become very handy.
I took a few scans with my scanner.
That's good enough.
At least we have physical evidence, not just eyewitness statement.
Yeah. I believe if you're looking for some kind of way to work out what's going on here, I don't know what's different, but if they've done something, I think Sentinel's automatic docking procedure, I think something's been done to that. There's been a couple, even the last 2 days, there's been a couple of ships who've had docking procedures given to them, even though I'm pretty sure that they're not leaving again. So people are coming aboard and just staying, you know?
Like a illithid farm, pretty much. Everything that comes in here just becomes more illithid. Well, anyway, let's get a... Sorry, your name?
Oh, I'm Karen. Karen Vox.
Let's get Karen here back to the ship. Hopefully, if we just walk with confidence, they're not going to be like, hey, who the hell is that?
Bit of advice. If someone stares too long and doesn't blink. I've been shooting first and asking questions later.
Your kind of person, Cyrus.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Well, you know, I took an oath to protect life. I'm still keeping it. I don't think whatever those things are is life.
You know, we're actually in a debate about that. Anyway. Let's go.
Yeah, you want to head back out?
Yep.
Head back out of the diplomatic quarters. Are you taking everyone you got with you?
Yeah, I feel like splitting up is not
Taking Daze and Chieftain Kilo Tracklau. You don't want to leave anyone behind. It's a bit of a trot, like, you know, the station's pretty big, so you got to move, like, the diplomatic quarters, you kind of imagine, are kind of like in the central, the horseshoe, and the actual dock for the frigate class, or the destroyer class is quite far away.
Behind, but realistically, if something kicks off, we get separated. It's probably safer to just stick together.
Stick together and make a beeline for the ship.
Hey, we left the oven on.
Sure, you come back out into that main like foyer again. I believe they were a drow like worker at the reception desk, kind of like cocks their head, looks over. Oh, apologies. Is everything okay with the rooms?
Oh yeah, we just wanted to have a quick look before heading out onto the station.
Of course, perfect. Do you need anything restocked in the fridges? You have a linens you need?
Nope, everything was perfect. Thank you.
Lovely. They kind of give like a little like warm smile, and like, you know, you kind of walk by.
Can you see if that's a squid or not?
No.
I think I tried earlier and I couldn't. Yeah, I think they were fine, but out of it.
I'll just keep going, I guess.
You said you were here collecting some of the food and stuff. Do you have any of that on you?
Yeah, here, and like she has like probably a little probably like a little like doctor's like bag, like a little like satchel, like a little like medical symbol on it, and she like opens it up, and she's literally got like the equivalent of like the hotel like snack bar.
She's
like
got those tiny little cans of Coke.
Yeah, like little cookies, lot of biscuits.
Oh
She's
man,
got, like,
they have those that are just like the 2 biscuits in a packet. I fucking love those.
Yeah. She's got like just a load of a lot of it is just like the little like long life milks. She has like a couple of like hard liquors in there as well.
You might want to hide those from Barros.
I will take one and inspect it. I'm looking to just see if it seems
This bitch has been living on vodka shots and Lotus biscuits.
with it. Is it investigation?
This would probably be, if you're checking for the food's quality and all that kind of stuff, probably survival, because you're looking for any telltale signs of like
poison.
Yeah, poison and like that.
15.
What are you looking at? You looking at the biscuits? You looking at the alcohol? What's your kind of main focus?
I'll probably look at the alcohol to start.
Sure. They're sealed bottles. You crack one open, give it a sniff. It just smells like gin. It looks like gin. There's nothing in it that warrants it would be anything different. It's not like a weird color or anything. Or
okay, I'll thing it back up again and have a look at the the biscuits next then.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like, these are all like everything she's got is sealed. So like everything you're opening is a sealed packet, and you're kind of see what you expect when you open them up.
I'll whiff it under Baros's nose and see. Does that smell any different to you? To your normal biscuits? Biscuits. Biscuit extraordinaire in the corner over there.
Baros, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Baros want biscuit.
Yeah. Bites my hand off.
And
You like wave the biscuits under Baros' nose, like over your shoulder, and then bring them back, and like one of the two biscuits is just gone. It's like tastes good, Baros.
Okay.
Tastes like a biscuit. Feels like a biscuit in your mouth.
Like,
Just a thought.
Baros,
if
these
they're
biscuits might be
restocking-
deadly poison. Check them out. Nah, they're
I'm
good.
I'm just
I don't
wondering
know.
if they have been restocking it. Maybe that. I'm just wondering if there was anything that might be off.
I mean, maybe they've just sort of like mind melded everyone who was keeping things running to keep things running. That means, the power stays on and the fridges stay stocked.
Okay. It's just worth it.
Realistically, a mind flayer is probably not going to know the difference between, someone whose job it is to keep the engines running and keep the mini fridges stocked. Just tell all of them to do what you were doing.
I wasn't thinking more of that. I was just thinking if you get anyone that's visiting and you put them in those rooms, I'm wondering if they put something in the food that maybe I don't know, did something. It
These
wouldn't be the
quarters
first
are
time.
normally reserved for members of the council, high-ranking diplomats. I
Even
do not
more
know how
reason
many
to
of
try
them are
and keep
coming
up the,
towards Draconid
Yeah.
space at the moment.
Even
we
more
might be
reason
so,
to keep
yeah.
up the appearances, I guess.
Well, there has to be something that triggers whether or not someone becomes a squid that's different from whether or not they get brain snatched.
I don't know. I mean, maybe no one's been brain snatched. Maybe they're all squid. I can't tell the difference, but
So far, Atlas says she's only at your Atlas. So
I am
far,
Atlas, yes.
Astra has said that she's only seen one squid.
So far.
Maybe it's
The
like an
dwarven
intelligence-based
guy.
thing. Maybe like the intellect devourers only, want to eat like stupid brains so they taste better.
Maybe it's
or maybe they only
not.
want to eat smart brains, or maybe you
Maybe.
only get to be an intellect devourer if you have a smart brain already.
Maybe it's not a farm. Maybe it's just like Days mentioned, base of operation.
Snack bar.
Once they get elicited from other places, they come here. So Parna was the factory.
Maybe. Well, either way, we're gonna have to work it out. So
Well, this place was a lot earlier than Saparna.
yeah. But they could be referring to another factory. I mean, aren't they all factories, the gods?
Suppose, yeah, in some way. But I'm just kind of wondering, like, this isn't a god, right?
I don't think so. The layout's a bit different.
We could maybe
Unless
ask
it has something
Saparna when we
to
get
do with
back.
the illusions.
If we're heading back to the ship
depends.
anyway.
The Emphalis was older than the Liffid made the Emphalis, right? Originally.
Well,
Yeah, and they
Neophalos
also made
predates
gods.
our history, so we can assume so.
Yeah,
Well,
the
it
Sentinel
predates
Station,
their
I think, was
history,
made
too.
by the Amalgamate. It looks different in design. Also, we don't have the little Modrons plinky plonking around, Weird we didn't see any of those on Saparna. Right?
Yeah, just Fae.
Wonder what that's about.
Maybe Saparna
did
can
not-
control Fae better than Modrons.
Would it not be like god appropriate? Like Saparna had Fae, maybe the Omphalos, the Modrons are directly related to.
Same idea that if we go check out the devil, we're gonna see a bunch of devils there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
that kind of thing.
Well, then maybe, like, point of knowledge is the Omphalos a god ship?
I mean, there was no
God of
giant brain,
machinery?
just a What is that
Giant
thing in
eye.
the center?
The eye.
Yeah, but it's not an eye, is it?
It was
Is it?
pretty advanced from when me and Volgar actually saw it. It was nothing that we had ever seen before.
Could it be like Katran or something? I'm just spitballing here.
Whenever you were in the Amphalos's core, did it seem relatively similar to what we've seen in Saparna?
Did you see a big brain?
There's
You did
I
see
mean,
like
the
a big
brain-
orb thing, that if you recall, that was kept in
Yeah.
deep space.
I mean, it wasn't the brain visually, but it was so like radiant and.
I mean, to
and
be fair,
bright that I
Sapana
couldn't
wasn't a
see
brain
past it.
visually until until you de-brainified her.
Hey, she was a brain in a giant orb of light, which was swirling different colors, if we all remember clearly.
She did reveal herself as a brain before Cyrus changed her. I don't know, just an interesting
I
thought.
still love my my secret inner theory that she took that personally, and then she wasn't lying about she can create one intellect devourer in someone's brain a day, but it was actually the one in Cyrus's brain. She was like, "See how you fucking like getting reincarnated, bitch."
Okay. You guys head back to the lift. You need to obviously go down a couple levels to get back to the same level the ship was on. You recall that you inquired the receptionist where military officers would have stayed when they were here, and they revealed to you that the floor below handled all of the high-ranking amalgamate forces and things of that nature. So if you wanted to go check out Daze's dad's personal quarters, you could do that. But Karen is currently with you, as is Kino Trakla.
Let's get her back to the ship.
Well, that might be a good excuse if they say, "What are you doing? Why are you heading back to the ship?" Like, "Oh, we collected these things and we're putting them back on the ship before we, like, settle here. So we don't forget about it."
Right. Okay. That sounds like a good idea. However, Captain Atlas, if you give me the nod, I will start stabbing people.
I'm gonna be honest, I trusted you to do that before you, Captain, did me. You were my go-to, it's time to stab a guy.
To be fair, the moment I walked in, I was gonna start stabbing, like, because this place was blown up the last time I was here, and I don't trust it. It's all spooky dooky.
Was it the actual station? I thought it was just the ship that was blown up.
I think the
ship
station
outside
was
the station
also
was blown
getting, like, at least attacked.
The station was partially attacked, but yeah, the Hopkins vessel was the thing that got actually like fully destroyed.
Okay, let's check out Hopkins' room. I mean, fuck it. She's been through an absolute fuck ton of things so far, but what's a little more mental trauma if anything kicks off? She's got a blaster. I'm sure she's capable.
Which might help me keep you alive.
Yeah, I've got a couple of
perfectly capable
syringes
keeping
here.
myself alive.
Oh, you're fine. It's these two knuckleheads that shoot not at Barros and Cyrus.
Hey, I'm not the problem child.
To be fair, your first ever solo mission, you did get mugged.
That was not our fault. That was wrong place, wrong.
I mean, that was totally our fault, but we've changed since then. I've got better at killing people. Cyrus is now an orc. You know, he's not so squishy.
It's true. I've heard that orcs are notoriously not squishy. Asimar, squishy as hell.
I've always
Alice reaches over and pokes Astra. Like, look at that.
Ever since we went
Look how
home.
squishy that is.
Excuse me.
I kind of turned a little bit ASMR racist whenever I found out that they don't trade for profit.
This squishiness put logs at you, okay? Or helped.
Anyway.
Anyway, let's go.
I can see why you guys don't think that you'd be the best people to go save people. You guys are rambling.
Yeah, but that's how you know we're real, because if we were all heroic and shit, that'd be suspicious.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
We're just a bunch of idiots who learned too much, and now we have to save the universe. And also protocols, for some reason.
I mean, we also need to counterbalance some of that shit that we've done.
Yeah. When you get on the ship, don't ask to look at our records. They're fine. They're totally clean and we've never done anything.
Well, now I want to look
No,
at the
don't look
records.
at those. I'm just saying, you know, like, we're, like...
You want to look at the records? You can stay here.
Okay, fine.
No,
We're
they
the
doesn't
best
mean
people for this job. Everything is awful and nobody wants to do it.
Okay, are we going for my dad's room or are we going back to the ship?
We're going for your dad's room.
Okay, Diz, press the button. Lift door opens. Whereas the previous level was very kind of like walking into like a 5-star like hotel kind of vibe. This is a little bit more rough and ready. Like, you know, the walls up here are kind of like the bare like metal that you would expect on a space station, whereas before they were all kind of like, you know, wallpapered and like, you know, their actual, you know, true nature was kind of like hidden away. Like you could have been anywhere in a sense. Down here is a little bit more rough and ready.
They're like, yeah, you're on a space station.
A bit more barracksy in a sense, but definitely still not like they're definitely not slumming it by any means. And like you can like get in, have a little look around. There's no like helpful attendant to point you in the right direction. And every now and again you probably like hear like, you know, muffled like talking and voices from like through doors down these like long like winding corridors.
Is the image on Roll20 changing?
Yes.
Just
Okay.
a static image.
That's why I'm staring at it.
Just a static image.
Yeah, I like
It
tabbed.
shifted.
I
No,
tabbed
no,
in
it's
and
a-
out there,
it's a
and I saw it
PNG.
get all tentacly for a second, and then was like, huh.
Swear to God, it's PMG. Swear to God.
It definitely shifted. I don't.
No, yeah. There it goes.
It is a PNG. I don't know why it's doing that.
It just like pulled my eye there as I tabbed away from it fast enough that it could have just been like my brain. Yeah, it is. Well, that's fun. Anyway.
But yeah, you gotta look around. The doors do have names on them, so it's probably just a matter of searching for Admiral Hopkins' room. I'm now thrown after the hop spring conundrum last week of what Daze's name actually was.
Start looking.
You gotta go all
Someone's
the way
going.
back to when she gets introduced and watch it, you know?
Yeah, I think I'll go for Hop Spring just because I have a character called Hopkins, and I don't think I would have named her after that. So we'll go for Hop Spring. Probably that character infested my brain at some point.
I think
What is her
I
actual name?
I think
It's
I-
Hop Spring.
I
We'll go
think
for Hop
I
Spring.
started like jokingly calling her Bunnykins at one point, and then that slowly just kind of like infected everyone's brain to then calling her Hopkins.
Not mine. I called her Hopstetter for weeks.
Maybe this is like it's not the Mandela effect. It's the Hop Spring effect.
Okay, so some of us split up a little bit, not too far, but just to spread out, start looking.
Within like, you know, visual distance, just up and down the
Everyone
corridor.
have a buddy, or 2 buddies. Okay, let's go.
Okay, how are you splitting the group? There are 8 of you.
Splitting into 4, I suppose.
4 and
4,
4?
4 pairs?
4
Okay.
pairs or 4, like 2 pairs of
2,
4?
4. 2 pairs of 4?
2 pairs of 4 seems like a smarter idea, to be honest.
Yeah, 2 pairs of 4.
Okay. Who's taking these Kina Traklao and Karen?
We're splitting them down the middle.
Karen can. Wait, Karen is the Ganassi?
Yeah.
Karen's a
Kinda
Ganassi, yeah.
Cyrus will stick with the chief.
Okay, so we got Cyrus and the Chief.
I'll stick with
think
the
we need someone
Ganassi.
We
You
need
know, she
someone
needs a
that's got
she needs a
good-
comforting presence, which I am not.
I'll go. I
We've
think.
got Astra, Atlas, and Karen.
Oh, and then we take
Right.
days
No,
and it's
wait,
like girls
no.
group, girls
Right.
group.
I will. I'm just scrolling back through my notes here to see if I could find the first time we got introduced to Days, and I've just scrolled back to my session 39 notes. I have got one note, and it is Archmage is a bitch.
She was.
She was a bitch.
It was indeed a bitch.
Maybe we should recalibrate this potentially.
I'm chill with all girls.
Girl squad, girl squad.
I'm just paranoid all the healers are on the one side.
All the
That'll be
healers are on
fine.
one team and all the fighters are on the other.
And also all the perceptions are on one side.
That's good. Stick all the perceptions together.
It'll be
Maybe
fine.
Atlas should come with us. Atlas is aware not of what's happening on the ship, but she is more perceptive than the three of us, and I can kind of see what's happening on the ship.
Okay, who am I switching with? You want Barros?
Okay.
I would have been very offended if I had not been picked.
Okay, so Barros and Atlas swapped. Sure. Yeah, 2 groups split up.
Bye, girls group.
Bye.
Sorry, but it makes the most sense tactically.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
now got
you
2 girls, 2
amended-
boys in every group because the chieftain is also a woman.
No.
Yeah, because there's still 3 in 1, so it's 2 in 2 in
Yeah.
1. The men are outnumbered.
For once.
Yay.
The women are colluding. But yeah, I would like for each group someone to make an investigation check with advantage. As you're searching
Very
around.
good at
Investigation.
yeah,
I am-
I'm very good at investigation.
Okay.
Decent
Know
enough.
things.
So am I. I have a +10 from my group.
Go ahead.
You are
Investigate.
better than me.
I have a +8.
Well,
You got this,
you're
Barrow.
proficient, Ryan.
What Barros is doing for his
I
group.
am proficient.
You
but
can
already
assist
have
me then.
advantage.
Oh,
19.
fair.
You get advantage as well, just in case you get better at 19.
I'll take that. 29.
18.
You guys split up.
Fuck me.
Barros and the ladies go off down one corridor and start like searching around, and the other guys go off down the other one. Within about 5 minutes, and maybe about, call it 20 doors, you Volgear, with the help of Cyrus, spot like Admiral as a title, and you find like a row of admirals, and as you go along you do find Admiral Hopspring. The door is
Atlas,
closed.
taps the sign and is like, I could have sworn to God her last name was Hopkins.
I've been calling her Hopstetter for weeks.
I'm about to say, Harry, when did you write the world anvil? Out of curiosity.
Fuck, man, I don't know. When I worked for 3 companies ago, like 3 years, 4
Oh,
years.
that's fine. No, there's just a note at the bottom, also known as Lieutenant Hopkins. Just a note at the bottom. I'm joking.
So are we all investigating the room together? Should we call the others back?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can do, or we can.
I mean, better than them wandering the corridors by themselves.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
yeah.
they're still within a
Yeah, they move in hollow strap range if you want to see a little message.
shoot a little message to Astra, like, we found the room, head back to us.
We got the room. Let's go.
Yep, you all turn back, all regroup. Nothing strange or struggling isolates you on the way. But the door to Daisy's dad's room is currently closed.
Come on, I
Ryan,
know one of you
open
shady fuckers knows how to open this.
Volgear, if you've been kind of like here waiting for them, I'm with a 29, I would say that the room looks like there has been signs of forced entry in the past. You know, it looks like it's like a little bit like damage and things like that, but nothing. Obviously, Cyrus, you helped him. Cyrus, you're able to spot that around those areas of forced entry, there's this weird like purple gray slime. It looks like it's catching the light. It kind of looks like when you if you like spilt honey, like that kind of
I am
consistency.
going to suggest,
But,
considering
Volgear
that it
can't see
was her dad, maybe Days comes in last, just in case we see something.
Well, why don't we do a quick scan of the while they're coming this way?
Well, there's not going to be a body in there because his body was on the Omphalos.
Okay, but we don't know what, like, it entails. What if, like, what if something gross happens? You're like, I don't know.
Did something gross happen to me whenever I got body snatched?
I plead the
You
fifth
are
on
already
that
gross.
Apart from my head getting exploded.
one. Anyway, I just feel like, you know, that maybe it would be bad if she saw anything that made her go on a rampage, especially considering that this is not a good rampaging space. Well, I mean, it's kind of the perfect rampaging space because it's full of people who, you know, are zombies or squid, but there might be innocent survivors in here still, so, like...
So we go in first.
Yeah, let's just go in.
I mean, they're on their way.
Try the door.
Yeah.
Try the door.
Yep, try the door. Looks like whatever forced entry that was previously here. You like turn the door handle and expect like the electronic lock to like still be engaged, like your first try. But as you like push down the door handle, you meet no resistance. And then as you push the door, and like have a look at the like actual side of the door itself, it looks like something has dissolved the entire internals of the door handle and lock. Like some kind of acid, maybe.
Well, that's gross and not a good sign.
The door.
I mean,
open.
nothing here is a good sign, but you know.
Push it the whole way. Get a look at the room.
Yeah.
The room's been tossed. Looks
Any
like
blood?
you know the room, like the rest of the place. Looks pretty fine. Like, you know, nothing, no like crazy blood splatters at the walls or, you know, horrifying scenes or piles of bodies or anything like that.
What about if you're Cyrus?
Well, Cyrus, again, like Astra and Days, it's not an all the time thing. It's more like little things at the corner of your eye sometimes go. I would say, Cyrus, if you wanted to try to pierce the veil, you could make a investigation check to try to see through any potential mind-altering illusions.
Not 20.
Pierce the veil here, Cyrus, but you can only, like, you're getting a little bit better at it each time you do it, but every time you do, your head hurts. Like, it feels like, you know, you're having to do very complicated like equations, and you're dehydrated, and you know you're distracted, but you're trying to keep your mind focused and sharp, and it's like straining a muscle, like it to an extent. That's kind of the closest thing you can associate with it. And like as you kind of like strain and think, you see that there is a more of this like purple, like gray slime kind of like on a lot of surfaces. You see that there is like as you're kind of peering through, and it's a very simple kind of room. Bear in mind, it's like more like an officer's quarters, like a military officer's quarters. So there's like, you know, just a little, like, it's kind of like a little desk set up with like a few chairs around it. There is a little more comforting like kind of area kind of adjacent to that, like a little coffee table, like a little like a TV kind of set up in the corner. And then there is a like curtain kind of drawn across the room, and then behind that there is a comfortable looking bed. But the curtain has been like ripped off its runner. For you, Cyrus, you kind of see that, like, you know, whereas everyone else sees it's like pretty immaculate and well hung up. Although the room is trashed, and most of the things that would be considered, you know, untoward or kind of like not there, the curtain looks like something like maybe a sharp weapon or like a trident or something with claws maybe slashed it as it fell down. And you kind of see on the bed itself, it looks like you all would see that the mattress has been like pushed off the bed. But Cyrus, you would again see more of this like purple grey slime pulsing every now and again, kind of like all over the mattress, like underneath the bed. Like something was looking for something in this room.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, I can see that everything's kind of been thrown around. Tell me if there's a pile of corpses anywhere I'm gonna step on.
No pile of corpses, but there's definitely a lot of purple goo. The curtain's been slashed. It's something with claws, or maybe some kind of bladed weapon was tearing through this place.
I fucking hate it here. Let's go. She just steps
Cyrus
into the room.
Cyrus is also going to go into the room and he's going to like try and put his hand through the curtain where the holes are, if he can still see them, and just be like, what does this look like to everybody else?
Oh god, he's glitching.
What are you holding exactly?
Like, I'm putting my hand through the slash marks
Where the
on
curtain's
the
been
curtain
ripped.
just to see if it looks like my hand just pops through the curtain or if the curtain moves.
The second Cyrus interacts with it, it looks like Cyrus is ripping it. You even hear like the stretching of fabric.
The curtain.
What?
You just ripped a hole in the curtain.
No. The hole was already there.
Well, I can see you ripping a hole in it right this second.
And it even looks, it almost looks like Cyrus is like using his, like, he's like pulling up his fingers and stuff. Like you kind of, even though Cyrus is just doing this, for you guys, you see like he grabs it and pulls it, and like, you know, like that, your brain is like
so unbelievably dumb. But I thought he might, like, I was like, what if he just puts his hand in the curtain, like glitches through it, and then it's like the fucking like Skyrim, like he starts like twitching. It's like, oh no, oh he's going through the floor.
Suddenly
No.
Cyrus T poses. Okay, this illusion is very advanced, man.
Yeah, sophisticated. Well, they were looking for something. I don't know if they found it or not, but I guess let's look also.
Never look.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I would like an investigation check at advantage then, please. The rest of the group probably are all, you know, all regrouped around this point as well, like looking around. There's nothing, you know, too overly taxing. You wouldn't be uncomfortable having days in here, I imagine.
Are you doing the investigation, or am I doing the investigation?
I think you're better than I am, but I will help you.
That's assuming,
advantage.
Harry. Let's be considering I can't see shit except an
You
illusion.
can still look for things in the room. You just can't see through this
Especially
weird.
like it makes sense with Cyrus.
And if Cyrus helping, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
'Cause you can be like,
you can
huh,
actually
there's
go
a
a bit
thing.
further. Yeah, the 27.
Whoa, don't step there. Just a little to the right. You don't. That's a lot of goo.
Boot seems unnaturally heavy for a second.
Just Volgir looking, he's like, it's crazy, because, like, you said there's goo everywhere, but I can't feel anything. You turn around, his hand is coated in goo. It's like, yeah, you're doing a good job avoiding it, man.
What does purple mean?
Or he takes a step backwards and Volga just does the splits. It's just like, eep. I see what you mean now.
Okay.
This is how we know that we're not playing the Talons anymore, because if it was the Talons, Terran would already be trying to persuade Kaz to eat some of that goo.
Taryn would already be persuading Kaz to eat some of the goo.
Honestly,
no.
the check's already passed. Kaz has already have eaten at least a little bit of that goo. Or at the very least, he's like, I'm not gonna eat it, but I will touch it.
So, with 27 Vulgar, you find pretty much every clue in this fucking room, of which there's a lot.
Oh look, he had Magnum condoms. Good for him.
Yeah, right, let me get my notes out. Go on, let's go.
So,
Searched Admiral.
you find that there is the drawers in his desk. One of them has been opened. They've all kind of been pulled out, but one of them looks like they've all been pulled out all the way, but one of them's still stuck in the actual desk itself. Looks like it's like been screwed into the runners, where the other one's kind of like slid into place. Nothing in it. All the papers have all been thrown on the floor. However, you are able to find fixed to the underside, with like a high, like something like magnet, you pull out a data pad, which has been like adhered to the bottom. So who was searching for this thing obviously didn't think to feel underneath. You managed to find it. You go to unlock it. It's encrypted with a military grade cipher. So not just simply locked, but it's actually encoded.
Damn. Cool as shit.
Volgear is gonna have some fun with that.
It
Or we
looks
could give it to
Volgear like
Diaz.
this was last accessed probably about to see if you work about how long ago that was in relation to when we were last here. Probably about 48 hours after you guys ran away from Sentinel Station was probably when it was last accessed. It was accessed after the battle. You also find in a little ensuite bathroom that there is a prescription from the trauma team for 3 vials of Neuroseal.
Okay.
And you find that there is 2 empty vials in there. 1 full vial. But there is one. You can see there's a syringe that probably would have been ideally used with it. Product does need to be injected. But the only syringe in the kit has been snapped in half, and the glass is like shattered all over the floor.
Can
Like
I do a medicine check to see if I know what that would do?
Yeah, you also have someone from the trauma team there. If you'd like to ask her. You can make a medicine check.
I have this odd feeling that helps lock in the control.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Not heard of Neuroseal before.
I'll ask her when she gets there.
Yep.
Is there anything on the bottle?
On the bottle of Neuroseal, it just says like the dose, like, you know, quantity and like the concentration of the active ingredients, things like that. It doesn't have any like instructions.
Maples, coughing, sneezing, erectile dysfunction.
I'll just from across the room start shouting at Astrid, just reading out the active ingredients, just going, does this sound like anything you know?
Okay, Astro Project medicine then.
It's probably similar to like an auto injector of morphine, to except like, you know, it just says like, you know, to use, like inject, fully depressed, like plunger, like that kind of thing. It's more like how to use it rather than necessarily what it's for.
27 though.
Well,
Astra, Neuroseal is a drug which is actually used to suppress kind of like erratic emotions, or people use it a lot to kind of like suppress PTSD symptoms and things like that. But it also
Xanax.
It also gives resistance to psychic damage.
Stick me, doc.
So,
If you recall that he was also taking his other medication.
Yeah.
None of that in there.
Calm emotions.
No calm emotion pills in there.
Can emotions.
Can
I think we
emotions,
called it in the
yeah.
end.
So it helps like PTSD and trauma mental, but it also gives you resistance to psychic things.
This is a similar effect to what the Can Emotions would have probably done. It's also a Can Emotion spell, effectively gets cast on you, but then it also gives you resistance to psychic damage.
Well, hey, pocket it. We might need it.
If you want to note down, you've got
anyone
1
wants
vial of
like-
Neuroseal, but you need to get a syringe to be able to take it.
I have a syringe, but
Right.
it's full of gnome stuff.
1 sec. I need to go to my
Stop.
inventory now.
Yeah, I got it from Squall. It's just I
add-
just have syringe.
So what we doing? Add
Full of
customize someone's
no-
tick.
So, Neuroseal. If you want to just
Yeah,
open brackets it and write Can
Why is
Emotions
Cyrus
and
carrying
Psychic
around
Resist.
What I can only assume is a
for
syringe
1 hour.
of gnome cum.
Emotions and psychic resist
For 1 hour.
for 1 hour.
It's just listed as hypodermic needle filled with silvery stardust liquid.
Neuroseal.
The only
vial.
medication I have on me is that magic
Required.
Viagra from the brothel. I'm sure it'll
Syringe.
come in useful
You can
eventually.
pair it up with those Magnum condoms you found in
Yeah.
the
I
bedside
really, I
drawers.
really need to figure out what this needle is. It's a plot
Right,
point.
there you go.
I haven't
I've added
addressed
that.
yet.
Just
Um,
inject it into yourself, see what happens.
you find that there is a slightly loose wall panel next to the bed. And when you pop it open, you don't see anything. But Cyrus, you see more of that liquid again, that like oozing stuff. Do you want me an Arcana or Nature check, Cyrus? You're the one who can get it.
I'm not very good at
Would
either. of
Astra
those.
see?
Astra would see it as well every now and again. Actually, Astra, if you want to make a insight check to try to, or an investigation check,
No.
sorry, to peer through, investigation to peer through the veil.
Astra would not like to do that.
Investigation, yeah. Okay.
Just to see through the illusion.
12?
You get glimpses of it not again when Cyrus points it out, but it's not as persistent. Cyrus, you're not sure what this could be, but it's definitely small. Like it's definitely
With a
big enough.
3, Cyrus is like, oh yeah, that's goop.
Like the walls, it's like a
I've seen
hollow
goop.
in the wall. Like it's like a void. But it's kind of just like a void in like any wall you'd expect. Like it's more, and there's like cables and stuff kind of running through it and things of that nature. But like yeah, there's a lot of that weird goo in there.
I had a lot more hope for you, Astra, because what I had put down was Astra sees, and then I had to go back and go, Astra cannot see through veil.
Astra sees.
Astra sees. She's not smart.
Yeah, Astra sees.
Yeah.
Absolutely shut.
I think she's going through PTSD. I was like, give me the vial.
Yep.
Do I think something's in the goop?
Not with a fucking 3, you don't.
Maybe you should stick your hand in it.
Cyrus is probably gonna stick his hand in it because he's like, I don't fucking know what this shit is.
The terror
near
is
it around.
blessing my body. Stick your hand in it.
I need to see if there's something in there.
There's nothing
now I
as you search through the goo. There's nothing at all
Atlas
there.
is just that like, oh, I can't even see it, but it's still grossing me out.
It feels more like this is almost like a slime trail of like a snail or something to an extent, but it's a lot thicker and larger.
The intellect devourers leave slime as they move.
Maybe.
You held one. Was he slippery? He looked slippery.
It was slippery. Like I had. It took everything I had just to keep a grip on him.
Karan, but was there a lot of goop after you when you were autopsying? Carried out the autopsy?
Was it goopy?
It was pretty goopy, yeah, but like more like, what you would
I
expect.
mean, to be fair, a standard autopsy is also probably fairly goopy. Like, I've never done one, but Atlas will hold up the meds we found and be like, any reason he'd be prescribed these?
I mean, he was military. Could be just some kind of trauma from past battles and things of that nature, or some people just using to treat headaches. To be honest, they don't exactly have good pain relief management when you're getting shot all the time. You also find Volgir in your final little search. You find one like a spare like uniform jacket kind of over the back of a chair near the little like lounge area. On the collar of the jacket, there's a small visitor badge for Bay 17. And tucked into the breast pocket, there's a note, a handwritten note, which is a bit bizarre that it isn't like, on a hollow strap. And it's like literally pen and paper,
Wild.
that's not a common thing. Like, it's not. A lot of people just digitize everything.
Unless you're Atlas, who is obsessed with writing shit down in her book.
And it reads, feed interrupted, level 8 again, checked it myself, no fault in the relays, this isn't the equipment, something's jamming the signal when I'm asleep.
Feed interrupted, level 8 again.
Checked it
Not
myself.
in the relays, checked myself.
Isn't the equipment, something is jamming the signal when I'm asleep.
Can we show that to Daze and ask if it is her dad's handwriting?
Yeah, that's how he writes. He never really liked all the digital stuff. He had a good library back home.
Something tells me we need to go to level 8.
Let's drop off our guest first, huh?
Sounds good to
I
me.
really need to read that back to you because it's auto-corrected half my sentence. Feed interrupted, level 8 again, not in the relays, check myself. And it's recorrected to insisted the equipment, something is jamming the equipment.
So it's no fault in the relays. And it's, this isn't equipment, something is jamming the signal when I'm asleep. I just...
Yeah, oh yeah, thank you. No, did you just copy and paste it? Ah, well, it's
I
like
have
this,
notes.
I'll just copy and paste that. Thank you. works.
Thank you, Admiral Hopkins. Nope, not Hopkins. Damn it, Hopspring.
Hopspring, yeah.
So
Not so easy, is it?
I'll take the jacket.
Honestly,
as well.
there I had to stop myself from saying hopscotch.
Quite small. It probably wouldn't fit you. It's a size. If you
No.
recall, Days is bigger than her dad. Her dad was like a
I
small
mean, maybe
size
give it
bunny.
to Days. It was her dad's.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. But is there anything else in the near the pockets? Any like badges or anything like that?
It probably is.
Four Magnum condoms. Oh my god.
This, if you kind of imagine the last time you saw Admiral Hopspring, he was very much in his, like, military regalia, you know, like, lots of badges, like, you know, all this kind of stuff. The uniform you have is very much more his, like, you know, general fatigues. Like, you know, this is probably what he wore a lot of the time whenever he was, like, you know, out and about and, like, you know, a bit
This
more
is the regular
hands-on.
guy uniform for doing shit.
When he's on base, kind of thing.
Yeah, still quite much compared to like Days who wears like a jumpsuit and shit. Still very like officer rank. I don't need to
Missing
do
all
that
the, like,
much.
jingle and pomp of the medals.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
yeah, not as instead of having like, you know, full any big actual medals on display, he might have like ribbons and stuff like that, and even still a lot less than he would have had in his other stuff.
Right. I'll just take the pass. I'll take the pass off. Does it have? Is it like a barcode pass, or is it just like a?
The pass, you would know that this is the pass at like an RFID kind of tag style. So you would have to hold it against the reader, and that would probably unlock a door for you.
I'll take the tag off and
Is the jacket
give it to Days if she wants it.
torn, or is the jacket like actually okay?
Jacket's
Hold
one
it
of
to
the few.
Cyrus first for checking.
Weirdly, the jacket's one of the few things that's pretty pristine in the room. Even that chair is like, you know, doesn't get moved or anything like that. You know, it's.
I know,
Like,
I
is it
know the
okay
most
that I give
likely
this to
thing
her?
is that he wasn't wearing it, but it's really funny to imagine him faced with this intellect devourer, and he's like, well, if I'm going to die to this brain goop, let me just take off my jacket first, and the intellect devourer's like, that's fine, man, you go ahead.
Vulgar's like, is it okay to give her the jacket, or when we leave the station, is it gonna show how horribly it was that when he died? And Cyrus is just like, no, you're good. It's okay.
Hands it to Days.
She takes it. She's like, thanks, and she probably like folds it up, like probably rolls it up, and then puts it in her. She probably has like a little like bag as well. She probably has like a backpack, like.
I kind of just imagine we all have little backpacks, because otherwise how are we carrying all our shit?
Weird to think of Cyrus carrying a backpack,
Except
though.
Barros, for some reason. Barros, I like to imagine, has hammer space, where he just pulls it out of nowhere and we don't know where he got anything from.
But he's got
Barros has
pockets.
a bag of
He's like how otters have pockets. He's got
Satyr
satyr
pockets.
pockets,
Pockets.
yeah. But they're huge. They're bigger on the inside.
They're hammer space.
Yeah,
You know,
they're
you've
back.
heard of prison pockets, but wait till you see a satyr's pocket, am I right?
I don't want to see it.
Wasn't that the name of the
Brothel? I'm almost certain it was. I'm pretty.
Also,
Yeah, what
it's
it
on
was? Was it
display-
Satyr's pocket? That's going back. I'm a fucking genius,
I
man.
think it was.
Like
It's on display
100
all the
episode
time.
callback. Like 100 episodes.
He doesn't wear pants. It's always on display.
Yeah. But with all the evidence gathered and you heading back towards the main like ship you came on, that is probably a good place to take a little break. So we'll be right back. And we're back. You all get the lift back down and begin making your way back along to the actual docking bay where the Thunderhead Tyrant is. You get there. You sent word, didn't you, to the ship AI?
Word to the ship AI
Yeah.
to not let anyone leave or
On
come
or
in.
So
unless we said
before,
so.
as you had basically when you like come on board the ship, a few other people had also kind of set themselves up, very very normal whenever you dock somewhere, especially a friendly port, to restock supplies, refuel, rearm if required, all that kind of stuff, especially military vessel. It's not even like they need to go out and buy it. Normally things would be delivered, people would deliver crates of rations and things of that nature. So there's a little bit of logistical things going on. Whenever you get there, you notice that the although on this side the airlock looks all open and fine, the Thunderhead Tyrant's airlocks have all been sealed. There are several dollies of stacks of crates and things like that look like they've just kind of abandoned in the middle of the thoroughfare. And as you kind of approach the doors, you see a big red light, which you summarize it however you want, but the door is closed.
Do we knock?
We're
think
gonna
we
have
just
to
need to
say
message
some
the AI.
interesting catchphrase. Yeah. Hello, AI? Anyone there? Knock, knock, knock.
You see there's a little intercom station kind of near the little red light if you want to go over and try to buzz for attention.
I'll go
I will
buzz.
repeat. I'll buzz and repeat the exact same thing.
There's a few moments of silence and then a crackle, and you hear, well, if it isn't the ones who told us to seal everything up.
Juno doesn't like that voice. That voice upsets Juno.
Well, we've checked. We're all still good as far as we like, and we've checked the person we're bringing in. So
We're just dropping someone off.
and then coming back, we've checked them.
Although you should probably go to their med bay, because you've been living off, those long life milks for a while, so...
Yeah, I probably need to. Thanks for getting me here, though. Well, I do not believe that this was a rescue mission. Was this not an evidence gathering mission?
She's evidence.
This is
She is
person is an eyewitness to what has happened here.
Ah, good. And he's been proven to not be some kind of thing.
Yes, we have checked her for.
And have you checked all of you before we open the doors?
We're not coming aboard yet.
We'll walk away and then.
We'll back up. If any of us make a run for the doors, you can shoot us.
I will alert a firing squad. Please give me a few moments to put it together.
Is it worth giving her the data pad now?
Yes. Keep this safe.
She takes it.
We'll come
Okay.
have a look at it later.
Sure. I'll keep a hold of it. She puts it in her satchel.
Or you can give it to the guy who runs the ship.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give it to him. No one.
And we're...
He's
You never
military.
know.
He's military. It's
No,
in
the only person we're 100% sure of that doesn't have a brain is her.
Yeah, keep it
She
on you.
keeps it.
Is it worth her giving it to Sunshine? Because Sunshine won't be able to get into it, but we trust Sunshine.
That's a
completely.
valid,
Yeah, but knowing-
valid point.
But knowing Sunshine, he'd go, "Oh, I want to play a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5."
Your
Why is it
iPad
not
has
working?
been
1,
launched
2,
for
3, 4?
75 hours.
What about
Yeah.
Safarna?
Safarna? Give it to Safarna?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
give
face
it to
it.
the changeling.
She cannot be asked to solve that code.
How
Yeah.
what class ship is this? We're at the military docks, right? This must be a big ship.
Yeah, you're
Where's-
going to want to go to the little ship inside the big ship.
What?
Find the Chimera.
Look for the ship
called
marked Chimera in the cargo bay.
Okay,
Although-
sure.
That's
She
our
was-
ship.
Safarna was in the
Spawn was
the-
retired and up in the big diplomatic quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Living it
yeah.
up.
Ask for
The only person on the Chimera, I believe, is Fizz.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
good.
don't give it to Fizz.
Don't
yeah.
give it to Fizz.
don't send her there.
Okay, so basically just ask for the quarters of the Chimera's crew and you'll find her.
Sure,
She's hard to
will do.
miss.
Look for either the changeling or the Leonin.
Cool.
Atlas will then lean in to Astra and be like, and we're 100% sure she's not a squid.
Astra will cast it again on her just to double check before she goes. Yeah.
Sure. Cast it again. Yep. No, nothing happens.
Protection from good against evil would only tell us if she was an intellect devourer. What if she's just a full-on illithid?
Mm.
Can Astra like stare her out for?
An insight check, sure.
Could you detect creatures on illithid?
An illithid is technically an aberration, so detect evil and good might work.
That's a 12, unless Atlas is giving assistance, like staring Astra.
Detect evil and good
assistance.
would be exactly the spell you want to use, but I don't know if you got it prepped. Detect evil and good. It reveals any aberrations, fey, fiends, undead, that kind of celestials.
Wait, there's a thing.
I even have
a
that?
minute. I might have a thing I can do that.
I don't think I have.
Paladins have it as well. They have like a
I don't
divine
think
sense.
druids get that.
I don't think clerics get it either.
Clerics get the spell. Clerics get
Sorcerer
spell.
wizard situation.
but it's a first level divination spell. For the duration, there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, and you know where it is located. First level divination magic.
Yeah, I thought there was a fate thing I could do, but maybe I'm getting confused with paladins.
Sorry, completely un-D&D related, but we were discussing that bus earlier with the bridge. There's another bus an hour later on the other side of Manchester.
They like bridges.
And it's a training bus.
Oh shit, I still have the Iron Stone of Insight that lets me see things as they truly are.
Well, yeah, that could also
Use
be
it.
helpful.
I should probably use that.
You could have seen the whole ship the whole time.
It's not permanent though. It's
In my defense, that bit is not included in its description because it's like a Saparna effect and the original stone doesn't have it.
You trying to find excuses
I
now
need to
for the
add
reason you
an
shouldn't have
extra
been using
thingy
it.
to it.
Well, we can't detect good and evil at the moment, so it might be a good idea.
Yeah.
How long does it last again?
I'm pretty sure it's a once a day thing, and I think I said it lasted an hour. I think, or it was every 10 minutes. It wasn't like a big effect.
Do you know what? I'll send a Dragon with her as well. Or Dragon can guide her to Saparna.
Quite a bit to go, sir.
Yes. Guide her to Saparna and keep an eye on her.
I will have her follow me.
I didn't note if it was an hour or 10 minutes.
What does it say exactly?
Well, it's just the Iron Stone of Insight.
Yeah, and then do you not have notes of what I actually told you it did?
I did the
That
thing.
sounds like a no.
I wrote it in,
Wait.
and then when you fucking go off the item, it vanishes.
When did you get it? It's one of Saparna's shards, right?
Yeah, it was on her god planet. It was the one at the top of the tree. Middle one we got. Unless it doesn't do that shit anymore because Saparna is all of Saparna.
Well, you've not given her that, have you? She's just combined herself with the rest of them. That's the only shard you've kept. Which I made a big important note about because that's stopping her doing stuff.
Could Saparna technically still merge with her shards, even though her form has changed?
Mm-hmm.
She just has to eat it now. Oh.
Saparna dinner.
Look, she can have it back after I'm done on the horrible ship.
You just give Saparna the trident and be like, here, you can have this. She's like, is this a piece of me? And you're like, no.
Well, there's my big page of Astra's Ray versus 5
moves
counter.
are,
That's a good one.
Delayed, and it's really throwing me off.
You have a Ray versus Faith counter.
Yep. Everything she does gets judged.
Hello, bye-bye. Hello.
Still delayed. Oh well.
I think Mary's going to be the one kept up with questions tonight.
I've got a question. This is more for Harry at this point. Because I'm scrolling through the World Anvil I was seeing if I could find it on the World Anvil notes for the session. Out of curiosity, why are there only 3 PCs? Beros and Atlas don't exist on the PC.
Some people have all their full backstory in there, so it might have been hidden.
I can only see 3 people.
If you can't see them, it means they got replaced by an intellect devourer.
Fair. So you're an intellect devourer, so is Beros. Good to know.
It was the biscuit. I ate the wrong biscuit.
People were having a go at me for.
It was the lead light strawberry dip. Or celestial dip? Why do you think it was lead light?
No, that turns me into a celestial.
Sarah gets replaced by Beros in the protocol. It's like, no, I'm taking on 5 now.
Like, yeah, turns out if you eat enough celestial dip, you turn into a celestial. We didn't know that because nobody has ever eaten that much celestial dip before. It's like that guy who turned himself yellow eating too many carrots.
Thought it was Sunny D.
I know carrots can do it as well.
Okay, there's no point me scrolling back and wasting time looking for this. I'm going to say it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
Once a day. I think that's fair enough. And it basically gives you true sight for 10 minutes. Oh, it lets you, that was what it was. It lets you cast the spell True Seeing. Which is 1 hour. There you go.
Okay.
It lets you cast True Seeing without requiring the material components. So you
I
can
should probably
see
cast that now, right?
last 1 hour, you can see True Sight, which is the ability to see things as they actually are. For the duration you have True Sight, there's a secret door set by magic and see into the ethereal plane all to a range of 120 foot.
I should probably cast that now, right? Like it's an
It
hour.
would help.
I'll cast that.
You cast it. Look around.
Squid.
No squids.
Okay.
However, you do begin to see the
squid.
station for how it is.
Atlas is like, okay, she's fine.
Just, you get a squid. Oh shit, dead body.
Cyrus
you get a
just,
dead
like,
body. You dead body.
Grabs her and she's like, no, you see what we see.
Though she realized what the terror was in Astra's eyes the whole time.
To be fair, Terra is in Astra's eyes the whole time anyway.
Atlas.
Yeah.
You see what looked like a pile of ration boxes and a few like sacks and things like that slumped in the corner next to the ship. You see that there is a body slumped up against the wall. There is blood all up in an arc behind them, up the wall, on the ceiling, and it is still dripping. Looks like they've been shot in the head. Their skin is purple. The blood is purple. And, yeah.
Well, good job, whoever shot that guy.
You guys back up a little bit, and,
Can I approach and see if they're wearing, like, uniform or...
they are wearing Sentinel Station uniform.
Okay.
Look like they might be one of those people helping load the ship stuff.
Question is what they load onto the ship.
Well, considering they've been shot in the head, maybe nothing.
Maybe we should check the boxes once we get her on board.
Okay.
Sure.
You back up, as you
Yep.
said.
Nobody run the door as a joke. You will get shot.
Okay, she goes up.
Theros, do not do it. It won't be funny.
She pressed the intercom, and then she's like, I'd like to come aboard, please. I've been checked out by them. They've backed up now. Yes, I can see. For me to open the door, I will require you to say, forthwith and tally-ho. Forthwith and tally-ho. Opening the doors. The, big door, like, just that she slides down. As it slides down, you are met with 150 gun barrels. There is a line of people prone, a line of people crouched, a line of people standing, and on the catwalks in the main hangar bay, you see 20 snipers all pointed at the door. Lasers just like dot all over her, all over like the floor of the ship. And then you hear, "Hold fire, men! Wait until you can see the whites of their little eyes." What is
don't
this?
Have any whites? I'm an owl. It's all black all the time.
All right. Come aboard then, strange air ganass. And you see she like very tently begins moving forward, and a Dragon's like just plodding along like, "Don't worry, it's totally fine, we're all good." And you hear blah, 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 next to her, like he's just rambling to himself effectively. You see the second she gets aboard, you see two people move forward. They move up to her, they take her weapon off her, they take her bag off her, which has the tablet in it. And just as the doors begin to close, you hear her say like, "Hey, wait, no, I don't need to be sedated." And then you just see and the door closes shut.
Well, that didn't go according to plan.
She'll be fine.
Right, let's check these boxes.
Maybe we should have checked the ship before we flew out.
You want to go open the box?
Yeah.
I don't want to do any of that.
The representative's still with us, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'll just turn around to him. Just to point out, you did hear that as well. So if she suddenly disappears, you did meet her. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I just hope that we can get the bag back. It seemed like all of her data was on that holostrap of hers as well.
Yes. Wait, can I see if I can perceive it with my my thing? Because it should allow me to hack it.
We maybe should have taken a smaller vessel and maybe checked that everyone aboard that vessel was not already contaminated.
Too late now.
Indeed.
Cyrus, open this box.
Is there a crowbar or anything nearby?
Oh, you can probably find a crowbar nearby.
There's one on the
To be fair,
Adding that
these
to
are
my
not like
inventory.
wooden.
I finally got my crowbar back.
These are like wooden crates, so they're like military crate. They probably have like a latch. You just pop the latch and open it.
Oh,
Cyrus looking around for a
man.
crowbar. Alice reached over, just like,
Pop the latch. Open it up. You see?
Yeah.
Just throw it open.
No
peek?
Little bit. Just a
peek?
little bit.
You make a perception check. You're like peeking in. See how much you need to open.
Yeah, team.
You open it a little bit.
Tie a cough freshener to your arm.
Looks like there's like dead squid in here, like actually like fresh dead squid.
Ooh, calamari.
Yeah, looks like it.
Is it actually though?
On the end of one of the tentacles, you see there's like a little white pearl.
Stab it. Stab the squid. Check it's dead.
Stab the squid. Check it's dead.
Sure. As you raise your weapon and go to attack, we are going to enter into initiative.
Damn it.
Have to pour it over your tokens from somewhere.
I was fully expecting open the box.
Can I hold up?
Tadpoles start pouring out. That's what I was expecting.
I was
Can I
imagining
hold a
kind of
point
like
to
a
do?
face hugger vibes.
Can I hold a question before that would have taken place?
Sure.
Could I have received a hack on her holostrap from before she disappeared? Would she be within 30 foot?
What would you be trying to do? Sorry?
Hack her holostrap or
Her?
hack the tablet? Or the tablet.
You could have tried to hack the tablet when you were like in the lift and stuff and like moving over if you wanted. Just make one Arcana check to see you do. It's going to be a little more difficult on the move.
It was more just once I'd heard that, I was just curious to see if it was something that I could have done. Non-natural 20.
Natural 20 on the military grade. Security is
Yeah.
not going to be enough unless you have anything to boost it.
I think I do. Could I have at least copied it for that?
do you try to copy the terminal? No. There's no way to copy that. This is like a secure military grade like data pad. This is like probably got like information with the amalgamate shipping manifestos and things like this. Like who knows what's on this thing? It's like very, very secure.
I was just thinking more whenever you hear the fact that she's going to get taken to.
Also, something you're doing retroactively after hearing that happens, so you're not really, probably wasn't as pressing as you thought it was.
She just got sedated. We don't know what else that means. No.
And you guys are the ones who put the fucking call out that it's it's all gonna go bad. So
yeah. What I was thinking was, we hear that she's getting sedated, and Volgir at that point is trying to see if he can reach the hollow strap from where he was, just in case, was what I was trying to think. Not retroactively doing it back.
Yeah. But more, that was kind of, we are unfortunately doing it retroactively back, based on the current affairs. So yeah. Yeah, so you attempted it. It's very complicated. You think you need to sit down at a proper fucking hacking station and get a good go with it. You get you probably crack half the cipher, I'll say, so it'll make a substance check easier. You probably got one success, but this probably would require 3 successes to fully unlock. You didn't lose any data or anything like that. Okay, this thing is technically not surprising you guys because you know it's there, and it's kind of in a fugue state. Beros, you're the first to act. You see Cyrus lifts his blade to go to attack this thing, and you see it moves.
Is this just a fucking squid? Are we wasting time just attacking a fucking
regular
squid?
Octopus. Look at that guy.
That's a very big fucking squid.
He's just a guy.
He's just a little guy. For context, he's not big. He's probably only the box that Cyrus has opened up is quite a large box. He's probably
Days sized?
Yeah, Days sized. Days is about 6 foot.
That's big enough to stab.
He's bigger than Volgir.
I mean, have you seen an octopus?
I've seen lots of octopus.
Octopi are fucking massive.
Depends on the octopi. Blue-ringed octopus are teeny tiny and super poisonous.
Well, he's not a blue ring.
That's good to know. At least we're not going to die from poison.
The biggest octopus is the giant Pacific octopus, and it can weigh up to 71 kilograms as an adult, which is a
giant octopus is a large
dog.
beast, if that answers your question.
Hmm?
A giant octopus is a large beast, if that answers the question. Beros. It's Cyrus, open this up, readying the attack.
Barris doesn't know the difference between an octopus and a squid. He'll fire.
Sure.
He's tentacles are tentacles.
Thing does have pretty good cover because it's in the box.
Why is it not rolling? Oh, is it rolling but just not?
Is your plugin connected?
It is. It was working.
Plugin has updated.
It was working before because I.
The plugin I think did update today, didn't it? So maybe it's broke. Beyond 20.
Yeah, you have done a roller as well.
It's great when it works.
Refresh.
Just check what tab it's sending the rolls to. Oh fuck.
I was just waiting for Harry to say, you see a squid, the squid moves, and out from this box, you know how they can squeeze themselves in little tiny things? This massive squid appears.
No, my D&D
It's not the squid's turn yet. Give it time.
So just roll it on roll 20. You've got just get your modifier, roll the dice from roll 20 the old-fashioned way. With a wee dice in the top left.
We've gone from a giant octopus to now we have a Goliath squid.
18.
18, unfortunately, will miss.
Ready. She's not.
Why have you given a little top hat and cane to the octopus?
Oh, George.
He also has a monocle.
No. Is that what we're fighting, Harry?
It's just a visual representation.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Daze sees you just pop a shot into the box. she is going to take the opportunity to back up. She's gonna pedal her little bunny tush 30 foot back, like takes a knee and readies her laser pistol, and she's gonna ready to fire. Just with a single shot, if this thing comes out. I'm hoping you guys can have it under control. Volgear.
I mean, I could go really overboard and banish the living fuck out of this thing, but I feel like that might be a bit overkill.
Good day.
I imagine his first reaction is probably bow, so I'll probably do something similar to Daze and back up. And ready.
Back up and ready. You could shoot it. It just has very good cover.
If I will ready in action then to shoot if it leaves its cover.
Sure. Cyrus.
Stabby.
Stabby. Cyrus, if you throw the box fully open and you can stab down, there's a higher chance you'll hit. It'll have less cover.
I'll do that.
If you throw the box fully open, bring the sword down on top, it's still got half covered, but not 3/4 anymore. The natural one will miss. You just like plunge down, this thing like scrambles away a little bit. 28 does definitely to make a connection. Roll your damage.
13.
Yeah, 13. Nice. You see this thing? It has like a little a little mouth, and it has like these like tentacles all flopping around it. It doesn't. Now you've like thrown the lid off. It doesn't look like a normal octopus. It looks it doesn't have like a big bulbous head or anything like that. It almost looks like, and it has too many tentacles. You think it probably has
a little hat and a monocle and a cape.
Yeah, it's probably like 12 tentacles. You think like. Or so, and of them, 6 of those tentacles have little pearls on the end, and what you thought was its mouth, you see like blinks.
Oh, fuck, no, kill it.
Anything else, Cyrus?
Icky bad.
I'm not gonna use a rage to fight an octopus, so I am good.
Okay.
You're not angry at the octopus.
That's not a fucking octopus.
You're saving your Angie.
Its turn. It's gonna try to bite Cyrus with its little
eye mouth.
It's multi-purpose. To hit you, Cyrus, that is a 22.
Oh fuck no, that does hit me.
You're like, ha ha ha, oh shit.
Cyrus, you take 13 points of piercing damage. It would have only been 6 if you raged.
Shut up.
And then 2 of the tentacles, actually, no, sorry, 3 of the tentacles holding the eyes flop up, look around, and they are going to target.
Is this a fucking beholder?
Oh, very good question. There's 6 of you, plus the politician. Let's see what they target.
Called them a
Oh,
politician and I'm maybe it's okay if they die.
so on.
Give me a dirty look. You're the one doing them.
So I'm gonna do this initiative
The
order
dog
down.
has the most rancid, awful farts right now, and she keeps sniffing her butt and then giving me a dirty look. And it's
Atlas, strength saving throw, please.
like, oh no, I'm bad at those. 17.
Atlas, you feel this thing try to like lift you
It
up
rolled
off
an
the
18,
ground,
but I'm really
and you
bad.
like just flap your wings and like push yourself down, and like are able to resist being restrained and incapacitated by this telekinetic grip.
I've failed enough saves today, thank you very much.
I'm starting to like my D&D Beyond dice because I have not rolled that badly in 2 sessions.
Don't say
Why
da
would
da
you
da
say
da
that?
da.
Why?
I'm knocking wood. I'm knocking a lot of my.
I love
very
that you
wooden
can take
table.
the like most non-suspicious people in the world, like non-superstitious at all, and the second you play D&D, it's like, don't, the dice will hear you.
That's actually the wrong thing.
Even if they're digital.
Or like when you roll a 20 on a really stupid thing, and you're like, oh, I wasted my 20.
Yeah, that's fair. That one is definitely fair.
I also will change over my digital dice if they're rolling too poorly, even though I know that it doesn't actually do anything.
A yellow ray blasts out and impacts the chief, and you see that they just like pause for a moment and just start like screaming in fear, like no, get away from me, no, please, and begins like scrambling back as fear is taking full hold of them. And finally, Daze gets blasted. So Daze just like gets hit directly in the head, and you see she like yields over and like holds her head, like, oh, and, like shakes it off. Alice.
Hello, it is me.
This thing is now floating 5 foot above the container it has been released from.
Cool. That's very cool.
Oh, does that trigger our actions?
Yep, I would say you and Daze get a pop shot.
Pop those shops. Side note, are you going to waste a rage on a beholder, or...
I might.
These hits for 16 radiant damage.
Oh no.
Well, hits as well, hit.
So that's 1 sec.
A Dragon is not with you, unfortunately.
No, but... Sorry. Where is it? I had something and it's driven me at the wall because I've not used it the entirety of my...
You would like to see what you're actually fighting.
Oh no.
The worst part is I can't even put a monocle on this guy because he's only got one. Well, he doesn't have one eye, but imagine a beholder wearing little monocles on all of their eyes.
I like that by sheer coincidence I've accidentally left an extra tentacle on him where you can see the
he still has the little
cane sticking out.
He's still got razzle dazzle. I mean, that is beholder-kin, but I do not know what kind that is.
It's called a mind witness.
I've heard of them.
They're basically broadband hubs.
Love that.
Does it, out of curiosity, Harry, does a 22 still hit because I rolled the wrong bow?
22 still hits, yeah.
Right, that's fine.
Right, it's not in the cover anymore, it's a lot easier to shoot.
Takes an extra 7 damage, so it's an additional 7 damage on top of that as well.
Yep. Gonna move them out of the way so I can keep track of the hit points.
And it deal. Wait, I'm confused now. When you roll a note, right? That's the wrong thing. Fuck me, I'm getting confused here. This magic weapon deals an extra 2d6, so I need to roll 2d6. That's what it is. 1 sec. It's not. It's an extra 6.
Nice. And the extra 7 as well, or just...
No, take off the 7. The 7's only when I roll 20.
Perfect. Yeah, it's a vicious weapon. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Atlas.
Yeah, how far above is it hovering?
5 foot up. It's not that bad. It does look bloodied as well. Like, this thing's not like incredibly tough.
Okay. I will shoot a guiding bolt at it.
Go for it. That will hit.
Takes 15 radiant damage.
Begins to sparkle and glow. Anything else?
Yeah, that'll be me.
Astra.
Astra will also guiding bolt, even though she wants to lightning the fuck out of it.
Takes
Get
some
advantage.
Yeah.
I love when we do a little guiding bolt situation. It's like, you get advantage and you get advantage.
That will definitely hit. Holy good fuck. That's
what? That was... No.
Oh, that's a 20. That still hits. I don't know why it added them together. I was like, a plus 9. That's a nat 20. It's like, nope. That's an 11 and a 9.
Yeah, it showed a nat 20 for me as well.
I wish. No. 12 damage.
Oh, damage. This thing looks very badly damaged, very hurt. The most damaged octopi in the Upper West Side. Anything else?
Also back up.
Sure. Beros.
Back up onto the ship. She doesn't care if she gets shot by a firing squad. She wants to go home.
She's done. She's out. She quit.
How far away is
That's
this
a
thing?
quick way home.
I think you
She's like,
you
"I'm not
ran up.
interested
Did you
in saving the
you pop the
universe
shot?
anymore,
Yeah, you
thank
shot at it.
you."
So for you can be as close or far as you want to be.
Okay, cool. I'll move up to this thing.
Yep. Close the distance. Cyrus is also within melee.
Yeah, and I'll switch to melee. Swinging my short swords.
Yep.
Let's see. Nope, this is still not working. Incredible.
It's got to roll 15 or higher to hit. This thing is very fucked up at the moment. That would not be enough.
You do have advantage
plus
with the
it
guiding
will-
bolt.
Do you have mentioned the guiding bolt?
Okay. So that'll be 18.
18 hits.
How would you sneak attack nowadays?
I'll tell you, Baros, you probably don't need it. You're probably gonna kill this thing with like
He would
your
like it
modifier
anyway.
alone.
It's 1d6 plus 7. 10.
10, you slash across this thing with like lower tentacles, and as it just like the entire inside of itself sluices out, like as the top half remains floating by the pearls for a moment longer, and then the eye just like recoils back into the hollow and just falls and just like cracks like an egg on the floor, and then the thing just like wriggles down.
Does it fall back into the crate?
Just
or-
falls straight back into the crate. It's like,
Atlas
open
just
the crate.
leans over and closes
just
the
close
crate
that
again. You want to open the rest of them, or
No, I think we know what's in them.
Okay.
now.
It did look a little bit like, you know, sleepy, I would say, whenever you, like, it didn't
he
look
was
like,
EP.
it didn't look like he was, you know, fully attentive for a moment.
Good.
It may have had a bit more of a. How has it gained a monocolor cane and a top hat?
George.
Atlas.
He's a fancy little guy.
He's a dead little guy now.
Hang on, what if I just...
Level 8, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so. That's our next stop. At least now you can tell us what is actually happening in the station.
Yep. So if I start peeing my pants, everybody run.
Should I message Parno, tell her to maybe try and find the Quran, the Air Ganassi?
Perfect. Sure you can,
Yeah.
Put him on the fridge, there you go. That for later.
One other thing I'd like to ask is, whenever she disappeared on the ship, what happened to Dragon?
Oh, no, you didn't hear him call out. He was too busy watching her get stabbed in the neck.
I mean, would you know if he, like, died? Like, because if he dies, he gets desummoned, right? Are you aware if he's, like, out or not?
Don't think you have like a I don't think you have like a telepathic connection or anything like that. I don't think there's any way for you to know that. without having-
No, I don't think I'm telepathic then.
It's not like it's not like find familiar. It's not like you can like, you know, just talk to him in his head. He has to physically speak to the thing. I mean, them. Not a thing. That was rude of me. Sorry, Dragon. But yeah, you guys want to head out towards level 8?
Nothing better to do.
Let's go.
Okay.
Apparently, it's the Yeah, no.
Get the lift. Go down to level 8.
Is everything gross now?
Oh, it's so grim.
Not even
Atlas.
flashes of it. It's
No,
just
you
all
see
right
everything.
there.
Atlas, you see everything. Atlas, to get to Bay 8, you have to go back to that central elevator, which kind of like, you got access to from the military station side, as you descend down. And as you look out over the trade district, you see the Long Night Bar. It's beautiful neon sign glowing over the entrance. The neon is not on. In fact, the ship's entirely in emergency lighting. However, everyone else sees it like it's bright light. See everything so clearly. But you see that like dark, sharp, like shadowy, kind of like everything's like hiding in shadows and lurking. You see like, just in the, like, if you could call them like, the little like runs between the stalls, the trade area, there are just like splatters and drag marks of blood. You see there are bodies just left to the wayside, and with your past perception, all the ones at the wayside have a lovely little perfectly circular hole right in the center of their forehead, bored or impaled or shattered skull.
Mention that to Astra.
As you get a good look at all this chaos and carnage, you see an advert for Greasy Phil's ship repairs. The advert is just it's just literally Greasy Phil with a big thumbs up, and it's like, "Don't trust that good for nothing gif." Is like, that's the advert. And you see that like it's like just completely being splattered up, like it's like an old billboard, but something like splattered with blood and viscera. It looks like someone's been like hung from their entrails from like a light that hangs from it that previously would have lit it up. Maybe they fell or something like that. It's hard to tell, but yeah, they're definitely not alive anymore, that's for sure. But despite all this, people walk around like nothing's wrong. They go to the shop counters, they scan their hollow straps, they pay.
People, not squid.
Some, about 50% of people you can see, you would say are a bit odd looking. And by that I mean they are behaving in a way that is maybe slightly robotic, full-blown illithid, or some kind of like partial thrall like you've seen before. Every now and again you do see more of those little like floating aberrations that you encountered, and it looks like every now and again when you look at them, it looks like they have these little wispy connections to like others around them.
They're like puppet masters.
Kind of, yeah. But you see that each of them has some like kind of connection to each other as well. Like they're almost like a little hive network, like a local, like a signal booster almost in a sense. And like you don't even know what those would have been before. Maybe they were just invisible in the full illusion. You don't know, but they're flying like above everyone. They're not like in the streets getting in the way. You don't even know what they would have been before. Maybe you would imagine them as like birds or drones, maybe, but like a station like this.
Can I try like motioning to one of the party who can't see and be like,
point it out?
What's that? Yeah, but I don't want to point directly at it.
Sure.
I won't be obvious about it. Just like kind of motion my head towards it. Kind of act like I'm looking at something like beyond it almost.
I mean, Cyrus will try and look at where Atlas is.
Yeah, you motioning. It looks, and you're not peering through the veil at the moment. It looks like she's pointing at the Greasy Phil's billboard.
Not the billboard.
No. Take one step to the right. It's real drippy there.
Step around. You eventually travel down to level 8.
Atlas is so grateful that she has like a beak that doesn't move that much, otherwise she'd just be walking around like...
You, doors open. Those of you who are not a bird, you see that you're in basically like kind of like a very much like a maintenance-y kind of vibe. Everything here is a lot of like exposed panel work, like a lot like dim, like like little halogen light strips, like kind of like lighting the way. There are a few parked little like cargo drones, like actually in like little like bays in the walls and things like that. Astra and Atlas, and what's your passive perception, Volgear?
16.
You hear, all of you hear a very faint, high-pitched hum, would be the best ways to describe it.
Do I know where it's coming from?
It's kind of just in the air at the moment. You can't really pick it out one way or the other.
If I start walking in, like, I'm going to take a couple steps.
Do you want to try to follow
it,
or do you want to try to go away from it?
I just want to see which direction it's in first and foremost.
If you spend enough time looking around, you probably work out what direction it's going from. But like you're in like a big this corridor like runs the whole horseshoe that you're in, level 8. You're quite low down in the horseshoe.
The second there's not people around, Atlas is just gonna take a moment, like lean against the wall and be like, oh, okay.
Atlas, you see something very different down here.
Oh god.
Those little cargo drones in the walls, it looks like they've actually been ripped apart. You see they're covered in this like grey-green like ichor. It might be like internal fluid for the actual systems. Hard to tell. All the lights here are off. It's pitch black. And you can see like there is bloodied handprints on the elevator doors and on the panels, and you see that the elevator here needs some kind of probably like key card access to get here. Looks like Vol here managed to override it with the key card that he had from the Admiral's jacket.
Okay, that's probably not a good sign.
What?
Just, normally when you see masses of bloodied handprints on somewhere, it's never a good idea. Let's go.
Oh, lovely.
Can you guys see right now? It is very dark in here.
Yeah. I mean, the lights are flickering a little bit, but it's fine.
This is a
I'm hearing a
gnarly
lot of
situation.
That's like high-pitchedness.
You hear like a low hissing pipes in the distance and the odd distant clang of like the ship settling and things moving around, mechanical things at work, no doubt.
I think people were trying to get out, but they didn't have access.
Anyone who is not hearing the hum, or which is basically Cyrus, Beros, Dees, and the Chieftain, smells kind of like oil and atmosphere down here, that like almost like active air, and like mixed with like that like very familiar kind of like oily smell. Everyone else, you smell mildew, ammonia, those kind of smells. Maybe even like that metallic-y smell of blood.
It's gonna be super gross in here. I like imagining like us doing all of this shit, just like the Barbie Oppenheimer meme, just cutting with like sunshine and Zaparna having a nice little spa day in their fancy rooms. Let's go.
So, what are you looking for? Are you going towards the humming? Are you looking for somewhere in particular?
What did he say?
He said the pyre kept going out. It's nothing to do with machinery because he checked it.
No fault on the relays. This isn't the equipment. Something is jamming the signal while I'm asleep. Okay, so let's maybe guess that the signal is that hum?
What hum?
The high-pitched, you don't...
You not hear that?
The what?
Nope.
No?
Right. Well, I'll take it as the fact that we need to go find that thing then, maybe.
Yeah.
Should we go? Should we work out which way it's going and go that way?
Yep, let's do it.
Don't want to, but feel like we should.
Okay, you follow the hum. Eventually, the hum gets strongest outside an area marked Bay 17. Bay 17 is currently closed, it looks like. You see on the actual access terminal, it reads out closed for repairs as of, and like has a little date, about probably 2 weeks ago.
I will.
I see
Can we
the
open?
same.
Yeah, you see the same. The wording's still the same. Yeah, you take the key card, scan it. Chink, chink. Visitor allowed. The door opens. Looking in here, everyone sees crates, shipping containers, foam pack materials. One crate, however, has fallen over on its side, and the lid has popped off. You see, like, packing peanuts are like scattered everywhere, and it looks like someone has walked through them, has like, you know, carved the way through. Atlas. One crate you see has a puddle around it.
A puddle of what?
Some kind of foul-smelling liquid. Brown in color.
There's someone dead in that.
Brown.
That's the color of purge.
Purge.
That's the stuff that comes out of you when you die and rot.
Oh.
We have to open it. But I don't wanna.
Gotta go a little peek.
I'll do it.
I'll be here, covering my nose.
Cyrus, you go over. It's closed. It's had a similar size crate to the one with the mind witness in it from before.
Everybody get prepared to shoot just in case.
Yep, sword ready. Pop the latch. Open it up.
Yep.
Inside there is just a beautiful selection of rations. You see it's a refrigerated crate. You see this little like thermostat readout.
Atlas, hands pressed over her nostrils, approaching to look in.
Atlas, there's a half-decayed body of a man. And when you look at him, you can see that he's been rotting for some time now. His eyes have rotted away, and you can see clean into the empty brain cavity in the back of his skull.
Yeah, that guy's super dead. Close it up again.
He's swimming in his own soup.
Yep. He's real soupy. Close it. Close it. I'm gonna barf. I don't want to barf in the man soup.
That just looked like rations to me.
Don't eat
Close
that.
the box, Cyrus.
Don't eat that. It's real bad. It's real soupy. Astra, add soup to the list of things we're not allowed to make on the ship.
Okay.
Anyone who can
Why
hear the
in charge of
hum,
that?
make me an Arcana check, please.
Just a check?
Just a check. No.
That okay was so done.
Shit.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, we're not
Nine.
knowing anything.
Okay.
Oh no.
All good.
6, 9, 10. No,
The
not
die
good.
said, no, you don't.
I'm actually curious. Are you two the highest Arcana checkers as well?
Some of them, I
I
think.
think so. My
Yeah.
dice just hit me today.
There is a little. You having a little search for the rest of this Bay 17. There's not much here. There's a little converted utility room in the back, and it's like kind of tucked behind some boxes. You can see someone has laid out crates at like knee height and has put a military like sleeping bag across them. And there's a little like pillow kind of made of a rolled up jacket.
Can I check the jacket to see if there's anything like in the pockets or...
Yeah, you have a look through. Kind of similar
After
in
she's done,
style.
like, resting her head in her hands and doing that like fast breathing thing you do to not throw up.
It's definitely a military jacket, but you check the name tag and it's Lieutenant Thoss.
I don't know who that is, but I will pocket the name tag.
Maybe he is the one in the crate.
Yeah, he wasn't super talkative.
Is he wearing a
Did
jacket?
his uniform look lieutenant-y?
He was completely stark naked.
Oh. Well, at least he had his own rotting organ soup to protect his modesty.
Yeah.
Is the humming coming from in the room, as far as we can tell?
Feels like it is.
Can I kind of walk around the room and see if it gets louder or not?
Yes. Make a perception check.
Do you want advantage?
I would definitely take it.
Astral help, look.
Do you have any more detect magics?
Not much better. I have a dispel.
Yeah, I have dispel. Oh, I have detect magic. There it is. Never use
I'll
it.
see if the finds anything first.
Yeah, I'll see if you guys find anything.
Give it a look around. With 15, you're able to find under the rudimentary cot, there is a little node sticking out from underneath the floor, from the panels of the floor. As you look down at it,
I'm not looking.
it is it looks like it's like a little like repair drone or something, Volgir, at first glance. However, if you call over Atlas to have a look at it, Atlas, you see what kind of looks like, there's no other way to describe it, but kind of like a warty growth.
Ugh.
Kind of popping out from the floor.
It's
It's pulsing purple.
it's like like a tumor or something. I don't know.
Is it what's making the noise?
Seems to be.
Yeah.
Do you want to set it on fire? Holy fire, like.
I mean, I do want that, but I feel like maybe that might alert someone that we're like here, or
Yeah. Considering he said that he came down here and checked on it in the diary whenever it went off, I don't really feel like attracting. Maybe do that on the way out.
To do about it.
It does look like it's piggybacking into some kind of systems, Volgir. Or maybe it's like growing. Well, based on what you see, it looks like
lift
piggybacking.
Some of the floor panels and see what it's attached to.
Can I trace it?
It's hard to trace it because you don't really see what you're seeing. You're seeing like, I don't know, something wants you to see, like hide the truth.
Can I ask Atlas to point at where it's going?
Sure, yeah, it's kind of growing straight up from the floor at the moment. She would need it. She can't see where it's coming from. It's kind of like if you imagine where, where 4 square tiles would meet on the floor.
It's kind of like a weed growing out of pavers.
Yeah. You can't see where the roots are going at the moment, but
we need to lift some floor panels. We need to lift the floor.
Right? I found a crowbar.
Just don't like touch it.
Can I, before he goes up with the crowbar, can I lift the 4 floor panels by hand?
You mean athletics check?
As Cyrus goes to find his crowbar, just to stop him.
Make an athletics check.
Denial of crowbar.
What do you have against crowbars?
21.
You get 1 pried up before Cyrus comes over, but 1's enough, to be honest. Atlas looking down. Mulger, for you, you see a lot of wires, a lot of cables. It gets thick with wires down here. For you, Atlas, what looks like thick with wires to Volgir looks more like muscle sinew running all the way through every hollow in the gutty works of this ship. It's at this station. It pulses with energy. You can actually see the lights moving along it as like things are being sent to and fro, like almost like a wad of like organic fiber optic cables.
It's alive.
Oh, lovely.
It's a lot like the other ships. Like, is it mutating or something?
I don't know, but it looks like you just pried off a section of a pieces. Like it's like you just popped off a bit of skin off someone's arm.
And now that you're looking at like
muscle and
Volgir's,
sinew
like
and
where he's
veins.
where he's got the panel as he's like holding it. And then Astra's kind of said it. The underside of the panel, it almost looks like that chitinous exterior you've seen on the nautiloids before.
Yeah, the whole thing is becoming alive. I don't know. It's alive.
If this thing looks like a tumor, we should cut it out.
I don't think it's a tumor. I think it's just becoming alive.
Well, the parasite has infected the host, and we're inside it right now.
Yeah, well, we can't have the station turning into another nautiloid.
Why not?
Especially if it's already got crew.
Maybe that's the best thing for it. We just gather our evidence, get out of here, and blow it up from afar. I mean, some of the people up there looked normal, but... I mean, there's no way of telling who's normal and who's not, right? It's like the AI said, this isn't a rescue mission.
So what evidence do we need to collect to cement?
Samples never hurt. If this thing you're talking about you can see, maybe if we take it away from this, whatever it is stopping us seeing the truth, we could have another thing to show, something to investigate, something to experiment on.
Can we scan this room with datapad or any of it? Vulgar, do you have something like that?
Karen had a bioscanner, but she's not here anymore.
I mean, is your witness statement not enough? I thought the whole point of
I unfortunately am quite impaired in my vision, much like you. I see a little drone on the floor and wires.
I guess we could try and remove it, but I mean, the whole ship might come ready to fight us, so...
What? It's alive and it's a growth. What if we treat it like it's a growth? What if we, like, freeze it so it doesn't feel anything?
Worth a try.
We isolate it.
Do I have any frost on me? I don't really bother keeping frost spells on me since Cyrus stopped being, I have Cone of Cold, but that feels like a little bit of a overkill.
Well, we don't know how deep this growth grows, so...
I kind of want to touch it, but I feel like that's a really bad idea.
Don't know how it spreads.
You know how it spreads. We've seen this, the other things work before.
What if I get, like, space herpes?
Just wash your hands. Don't touch any
Can I pick up, like, a bit of, like, crate or something and poke it?
You can poke it. A nudge.
Not with my hand, though. With, like, I find something.
You give it a nudge, it kind of bounces and falls back into place. It kind of looks like, you know the thing that dangles at the back of your throat? It's kind of like one of those. That's kind of what it looks like. But, like, it's, like, pointing upright, almost like a plant.
I mean, it's not exactly the safest option.
One of my favorite... Go ahead.
If we really want to get rid of it, I can put a bit of fire or lightning or cold or acid or poison damage its way.
I could just try and lop it off.
That was what I was kind of going towards. Also, one of my favorite dumbest jokes is in a film called Monster House, which I don't know if anyone remembers, but he's like, it's like, if that's its mouth, then that's its uvula, and one of them's like, oh, so it's a girl house.
Girl house.
And, like, I don't know, but that just gets me so, like, it's a girl house.
It was a girl house.
It was a girl house. Also, that movie is so much scarier because it's, like, bad, like early animation. I
want to resolve the
maybe just try lopping it off
thing before we wrap up. So, what are you doing? You leaving it, or are you gonna try to take it?
We came here for evidence, right?
Yeah, we knew we weren't getting out of here without a fight.
Evidence it is. Cyrus
draws the Vorpal sword.
Okay.
Before I try and attack it, can I try and perceive it?
Sure. Investigation. To peer through the veil.
Wait. Before you do this, maybe we shouldn't just stab it. Maybe I should do it as like a tumor removal, like a medical situation.
Iris, you do see it. You see the weird, like, sinewy growth underneath the floor. You see this thing protruding up out of it, and you see it pulsing now and again with that purple light.
And how will you removing it be different from me removing it?
I don't know, just in case you couldn't see it.
I can see it now. It's weird.
Go for it then.
I'll go for it.
Make an attack. $15 hits.
What's with my rolls? 15.
It's pretty static. It's a little
Nubule.
little nubbin.
9.
You hack into this thing with your magical sword, and it as soon as you do, are you just like a kid with a bamboo cane swiping through the grass and letting it fall, or are you going to catch it? What's the plan? Are you holding it steady?
I think the aim is to slice it, and then if it dislodges, catch it, because I don't want it retouching in case it rebinds or something.
Maybe put like something on your hand. Don't like touch that skin to skin.
Cyrus
Try and
slices
catch
it.
it on my try and catch it on my shield.
You can try. Sure. Make me that. That's like a dexterity, like acrobatics, kind of like, because you're trying to slice it and then catch it like a. You're trying to convert the momentum of the side swipe into like a launch to like catch it.
22.
2. You dive forward, catch it in your shield, and you're like holding it like a upturned, almost like an offering bowl. Yeah.
Does the sound stop?
The first thing you notice, all of you, is the smell. Smell of ammonia, blood, rotting flesh, like a brown bin in a heat wave full of meat. As you see the fluorescent back, you see the sinew underneath, and as you cut this node, you reveal, in about a 30-foot radius, everything as it is.
Did something change?
Barros?
I think I'm going to be sick.
Asher, like, think about jumping on the crates, like, the floor is lava kind of situation.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Atlas, like, does anything change? She's like retching from behind her. She's like, huh.
The humming stops in here momentarily. And for those of you who could hear it the whole time, the silence is deafening. And then you all hear from the cut, severed, hollow stalk that once held the node. Like a bubbling transmission.
Ew.
And then blood spurts out of it. And sounds like squirting around. Kind of like you cut an artery in a heartbeat. Just like...
Put the panel back. Put the panel back.
The panel was already put back, was it not? I thought Volgear put the panel back. If not, I'll put the panel back. Just like...
Yep.
Blood is just seeping out of the panels.
Can we go now?
Yeah, I think so.
The good news for those of you without the true sight is the second you leave the space, your vision returns to normal. I'm going to say for brevity's sake, around this point, it's probably the R mark for you as well. Atlas. You all are blissfully cast back to the illusion, with the exception of those of you with the passive perception of 15 or higher who can still smell the smells, at least down here where they are quite strong. And the humming distant...
I think I would call it blissful ignorance. I don't think we're very blissful or ignorant about it.
Paranoid ignorance.
Yeah.
Ignorance. Full stop.
It's like being pushed into a completely dark room and someone being like, there aren't corpses in here. It's like, okay, that's not making me feel better at all.
Yeah, you step
puts
out.
the node in a bag.
Sure. What kind of bag? Your backpack?
I think the only thing he has is a backpack.
I think the only thing safe to put that thing is Barris might kill us all if I suggest it.
Bag of holding.
No. The lead lined box?
He doesn't have it on him.
No? I just assumed he carried that as a safety stash.
Could ask him.
It's like that big.
Could be in the bag.
Where else do you have the safety box for the celestial dip?
Maybe.
Would you be willing to put this weird illithid node in the safety box for now?
How much?
What do you mean, how much?
Because the moment I remove that celestial dip, it's lost all of its worth.
No, it hasn't. It's sealed. It's not going to go off. It's not going to go bad.
It is.
But
Because unless I start eating it immediately after,
You can eat it immediately now. How about that?
Oh,
but then
it still smells like corpse in here.
Can we
I meant to savor it.
Can we put it in with the celestial dip?
No,
You want to put? Do you know what?
no,
It might add to the flavor.
no, because he's still gonna eat it. Absolutely not.
Well, does anybody else have any other items that?
Wait. I will let you, but you have to let me lick this thing so I can see if it would taint my celestial dip.
Also, no.
No.
What? I need to know if it's going to taste good.
What if you lick it and you turn into an illithid?
What if
Probably worth it.
we get back to Keelan and we try and establish a lifetime supply?
I would like to point out, Barros, if you do lick it and you do turn into an illithid, you will not have celestial dip anymore.
Yeah,
You
you'll
also
just
won't
eat
be able to eat
brains
biscuits.
forever.
Yeah, no biscuits either.
Or cookies?
Cookies are biscuits.
Cookies are a different level of biscuits.
I'll take out the box of celestial dip.
Yeah.
I will then take the 3 packs of celestial dip out. I'll pass the box over, and then I'll start opening the celestial dip and dipping biscuits in it and just stuffing my face very angrily.
The dips are kind of like McDonald's sauce pots, I like to imagine. So like they are still like sealed. Like it's just they're being kept.
I tried to explain that.
Yeah.
We tried.
I think the reason they're in a lead-lined box barrels is because of the legality of the substance and not letting it be traced or tracked. Okay, that's fine. Barros, that's fucking
It's a mental thing.
Sure. Who's putting the node in the box? How you doing it?
Just slide.
I'll try to just like slide off
Dexterity
the
check.
shield.
Not an easy thing to do.
Will it help if I hold the box and like?
No.
Okay.
That's like
Acrobatics
asking
are
some.
just
That's
straight
like that's
dex.
actually what makes it worse. It's like trying to pour wine and someone's like, "Let me give you my glass." And you're like, "Fucking hold your arm still. You can't."
Just dex or acrobatics.
Astro,
I would say
give
this
me
is more of a
guidance.
dexterity thing. Before it was like that little quick dive. This is why it's like you're straight up like, "Yep, bunk," like making sure you get the timing right. 18's good.
You got guidance as well.
Rolls in. You want to use your guidance?
Sure.
Ash is like, please don't leave that shit anywhere.
21 total.
It goes in. At this point, it's been about, let's call it 5 minutes from when you cut the thing to whenever, the chieftain was done nearly being sick in the corner to all like making your way out. As soon as it lands in the box, you hear like it's almost like you hear like light.
Sorry, a really big moth flew in.
It's almost like you hear light for a second, and you hear in your brain, all of you, Legodo, Leonardo, Legodo, Leonardo, Legodo, Leonardo, Legodo, Leonardo. Just keep repeating.
Close the box.
Close the box. Silence. At this point,
Fuck outta here.
you go to the elevator, press the call button,
That's not gonna work.
but you see, much to your surprise, before you even press the button, the elevator is already on its way down. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Until next time, bye-zy-byes.